For this part of the live stream video is now being served on the set. Hello everyone, and what is going on? Hyperion-Blue-GT here. Let's get ready to continue on in round 4 of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup in the 2023 series on Gran Turismo 7. After take 1 of the live stream video is now currently that I just ended up in 9th place by using with the Sports Soft tires. Well, I can't say because I just took a huge mediocre work for myself for only one single day before tonight's competition is I'm not going to miss out the whole fun out there that I just really might need to be here on time. So, as possible for the GT3 and GT2 leagues, we have to go for 10 laps, while the GT1 league for tonight is going to be currently to have 15 laps by the number of players up to 16. Grid start is about to be checked by standardly by using 2 versions on the Toyota GR86 RC and Subaru BRC S 2021 models. So I had to go down to do some thinkable strategy if I really gonna have to do this part of the phase 2 preparation to go for take 2 live stream video segment. So I just gonna have to do this because I'm really gonna have to work hard and get all the way to have many possibilities to go for the choices. Soft sport tires first, and then medium or hard compound tires to be on the sports category will do the second in the final part. Time for me to go back and gonna have to continue on in the second part. We'll have to do a conclusion as I'm about to go continue on to have the best perspective to be in take 2 of the live stream video. So I have to go practice more, join in session in the lobby, go qualifying, and then race for 10 laps for the GT3 and GT2 leagues. So as always, if you're new to my YouTube channel, be sure click the subscribe button, then leave a like and comment at the section down below. Check out the links on the description if you want to see more. Don't forget to click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos in the later future. Now it's time to get ready to go and get back on the track. Let's begin and resume. Okay folks, well I kind of say I just really felt getting a little bit tough time to do this stress. I just really might need to do this perfectly to be doing a live stream recording director. So just about to have 11 minutes until the next final matchmaking will start, but I know this is gonna have to take forever because my video editing and committee is really might need to have all of my live stream content video who have to go for having it serve as an encore. But decision is a decision because it's my work, my content video, and my responsibility as a YouTuber from switching to have a standard content video to go live stream is now putting up to be on a set. All kinds of different issues during the live stream video, like any blurry parts or even some skipping part glitches. So I can see is turns out that I just really might need to go shape up more to be focusing on the competition, and somehow they just really don't know that I've just always been racing for fun and doing this for the competition. Take no offense because I just come here every Sunday on the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup, and especially for the Nations Cup and Manufacturers Cup on Wednesdays and Saturday after finishing to go currently onto the 2023 series. So I might need to go practice more currently, and still yet to be available that I'm about to go for the Toyota GR86 RC 2021 with the UDRS Inspirtech livery. Maybe next year I might gonna have to go with the Subaru BRC S 2021 model. Will be at the same track to be in the 3rd year for the 2024 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup for the next season. So I had to go down to do some business, so I had to race hard and try my best to go proven up to be well handled to be mastered on Autopolis for only 2 versions. That's how I just come in a long way because I'm always gonna have to be here for tonight's competition because my part to be role as a video editing committee is doing much more main perspective to do my own part of the objectives. That's how every Gran Turismo players are always meant to be well participate that related to the online tournament. Gonna have to practice some more. One roulette ticket is now already complete by only a single day. Just give me a moment, folks. It gives me a little bit tough headache. Now gonna have to go change of plans. Adding up with some force feedback max torque on 7 and sensitivity to be on number 6. Just want to see how the improvement handling to go stable up on different cars will be work perfectly in general. Just give me one more race, you guys. One more race until the end of the day, so I just really might need to have phase 3 ever since from last time. I guess it gives me a little bit tough time that I just really might need to get my rehearsal act to be worked together perfectly. But it is a bit complicated for many YouTubers. I just feel extremely exhausted. I still got enough energy. All I have to do is focus more on racing. Just try not to think about having too much distraction of a drama. Except racing, that is. Okay, that's 5 minutes, 30 seconds left until the matchmaking will start. Okay, update by the current record. 2 minutes, 8.851 seconds. All I need is gonna have to go faster to beat my record in about 2 minutes, 7.430 seconds. Just gonna have to go all the way and work hard, so I just really might have to be preferred to be start out to be using for the sports hard compound tires to be using in the full race. Okay, that's good. Have that distance to be checked and stay on the same time. Just only for 2 minutes, 7 seconds, and go beat my decimal in 4:30. Okay, keep going. It's only down to a minute and 50 seconds left before the matchmaking will start, folks. Just gonna have to go with phase 1 to be on the main preparation and then recording session to be in progress on phase 2. After phase 2, all I have to do is gonna have to make a wrap-up moment on phase 3 during the part of the live stream video is still yet to be in progress. So I really might need to have some more subscribers because I'm currently to be at 2.8 content videos is now currently to be in total. Over 2,800 of my content video, that is, because that was a lot. That is tons of lot of my content videos that just went down from 10 years ago when I actually had my own YouTube channel to be having a different title name to go pronounce to have a good personal interest. Just to have a personal brand to have myself is all I really might need to go independently. Well, of course, because I'm not going to go independent as a YouTuber. Matchmaking will start in 40 seconds. I just really need to get focused more to shape up and do it right. Otherwise, having too much distraction is giving me a bit of my weakness. Okay, all cleared. Still yet remain by exactly around in 2 minutes and 8 seconds. Change of plans and going adjusted onto the feedback max torque. Okay, here I go. Let's enter the join in session in the lobby. This is it, you guys. Just only one more race and then we'll be finished and all done for round 4. But I can't believe it. This is going to have to take one more best second chance out there that I just really going to have to work hard and make my way onto the top 5 position in no time as the qualifying for every 3 laps. So race respectfully to have a clean race. That's how my personal motto when joining entered on the lobby. So let's pit exit, drive directly, and go smooth sailing on turn 1. Okay, Psycho Crowley is here. Soci, BCM XX70, Ray DDY, Crypto Yiga, KJohn95, JJ Racing, and Teach Case. Everyone's all here, including M. Ritz. Alright. Now, let's get ready to go and enter for having a practice session to be going qualifier. Well, you're very welcome, M. Ritz. Good to see you again. Good luck, and make your best qualifying time before 10 lap endurance will go all in. But I can't wait to see my second chance is going to be a bit perfectly that my face really need to have some treatment. So let's give it a go and do the soft compound tires to be in the sports category to be in the first leg. Out lap, here I go in the first lap. Gonna have to go down to do some same exact basic workout to go advance. All I have to do this because my best reputation is counting on me to do this race on the 4th round. Okay, go proceed at turn number 6. Looks like McGeesy, followed by Carlos Franquin, is now at number 8. There you go. Just going to go all the way in turn number 8 and 9. Just to go forward up ahead and step it up to be on the brake zone towards turn 11 in sector 3 by the entrance. Okay, looks like one-man wrecking crew is here. He's about to go all in, all out racing to join the fun. Okay, slowing down. I don't know what's going on. I might gonna have to keep a good watchful eye out. Looks like all the other racers are still good. Gonna have to keep my eyes peeled if anything else gets disturbing. So let's go enter lap number 2 to begin the lap time challenge. Okay, let's hit the brakes. Slide forward on turn number 1. Okay, there you go. Going smooth sailing. Going proceed and have that brake position towards turn 3. No contact allowed. Going forward to be cleared on turn number 4 and 5. Gonna have to make my best time to go improve. Just you wait, folks. Stay on track and go forward. T-Case is currently to go behind and up ahead on position 6. Just to have turn 12 is now doing the main purpose to have the best queue to avoid a 5.5 second penalty. Okay, that's a good one. Stay on track for the hill climb tactics. I can feel the thrill of faster times to go for each lap. There's 2 minutes, 6 seconds on the fastest lap time before JJ Racing took over by exactly around in 2 minutes, 5.870 seconds. I'm on the 4th position and keep a good defense before some of the racers will have to beat my time to go update on the grid. Alright, that's the ticket. 3rd lap before finishing in the qualifier in about 10 seconds as the countdown will go proceed at the finish line at the end. There goes 5th place. Don't want this to go reckless. All I have to do is find a good line to go for the groove. Okay, there's Ray DDY coming in on the scene by having a 12th position by the placement. Okay, keep it careful. Going down all the way after turn 11. Come on, just going to keep it steady. Sorry about that. Just trying to keep myself to hold together. Okay, that's a good clean sweep turn on 18. Going at it. And there you go. Stay in fifth place, you guys. Looks like I'm about to be well set and good to go to be perfectly on phase 2. So don't go away, folks. I'll have to come back and yet to be update on 6th place in about 30 seconds to go commence with phase 2. So I have to get my rehearsal to act up and get shape up to do better and perfectly by the correction. So stay tuned. All right, let's go. It is so great to be back here at Autopolis for the second year for the GR86 RC and Subaru BRCS to be on a bright and sunny day. For today's temperature is 86 degrees Fahrenheit. It takes hard work and faster effort to see who will be the best between the GR86 or BRCS to be on the same chassis and two every manufacturer car brands to be on this year's Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup season. So I might gonna have to start out and keep a good usage onto the hard compound tires in the sports category just to have one simple race to go all out endurance without having a pit stop. But yes, it could be quite giving much more possible to see how it works perfectly to see how one race we'll have to find out soon enough. So here we go, folks. Let's get it on. The showdown is about to get started for round 4 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis. Toyota GR86 and BRCS in the Subaru will be set and good to go. Here we have K-John in first place. TK's in second place is now going entered. Here's JJ Racing in third place. Fourth place we have Psycho Crowley is about to be joining session. Crypto Pygria in fifth place. Here's myself in 6th place for the UDRS Insportec livery. And here we have McGreasy in 7th place. Next up is 8th place is Poros Morris is now ready to enter. Carlos Ranquin is now entered to be in the 9th position. Here we have M. Ritz in 10th place. Next up is Susie in position 11. 12th place we have Ray DDY is about to be entered. One Man Wrecking Crew has about to be arrived in 13th place. Next up is BCM XX70 is now going in last. Alright, we're about to be ready to go and start the countdown to be going green, and let's see which is the best racer to go proven up and go all out racing action to be in the 4th round of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup for the 2023 season. Here we go, and let's get it on to have a best run out there to be in the first turn. And hold on, looks like there goes the contact. Looks like this could get a bit nasty out there to have one racer is McGreasy is now being pulled down to be on a quick recovery to be stay on position 7 before Team Insportec is in the scene. Just in time and go for the top 5 battle showdown for Team Insportec on the Toyota GR86 RC to have a nice custom part is now being well applied and installed as a competition tuned vehicle. But mostly, this could get much more challenging out there to be in the sports hard compound tires to go all out racing and survival of the finish for this new part of the format competition for the GT3 and GT2 leagues. Clearly we'll have to find out to see which one of them will have to survive or going forward to be proceed at the finish line at the end of the 4th round. So heads up, it's about to get much more contested out there for Team Insportec. McGreasy overtakes and proceed forward to be in the 3rd sector to go down on turn 11. Here we have Carlos Franquin in position 7 is now going overtake to take on with McGreasy is now go for the chase. Downhill slope, up we go, and here comes turn 12. Be extra careful to avoid a penalty and stay on track for the apex. We'll be doing the best brand serve. It's a non-stop race and go all-out racing to see how long it takes to have that purpose for this part of the showdown between Toyota and Subaru to be as a round partnership. Especially to have a good collaboration to see how Subaru to be shared with the same chassis along with Toyota to be placed on the GR86 title. But after all, let's just going to give a good different style and give it a good stock version to be well shared and put up to have this part of the season to go finishing up for only 10 laps by enter to be proceed on to the 2nd lap. So here it comes. Lap number 2 is about to go enter by exactly 8 more to go remaining, and especially for Team UDRS Insportec on the Toyota GR86 RC is now going at it to be on the 1st turn, and here comes the contact to be well avoided just to have one racer to go overtake is BCM XX70 on position 8 to be on the arrival, expected contact to be arrival. Looks like it's about to get boxed in. This could get big trouble for Team Insportec. Just hang on. Shake up on turn 3 and go evasion to be on the inside, and turn number 4 and 5 is now going back onto the number 8 spot. But here comes the horn. Brace yourself. Turn 6 might get a bit doozy out there and try to shake up to have 5 racers are about to go for the offense at Team UDRS Insportec. A bit more problem about the strategy and formats to see how 2 versions might gonna have to go all out battle to have a crowded situation. But there it goes. Ray DDY is now going side by side in formation to be on the left side of the track and go apply braking to be around on turn number 11 by entered in sector 3. Sounds like Team Insportec might be getting a bit situation out there after finishing for round 3 at Le Mans for the GR010 hybrids. This year, this might get a bit challenging out there to go for a different position in a different matter of season. Hold on, looks like there it goes, looks like that might be quite giving a problem out there for BCM as Ray DDY and Sosi is now currently to be on position 8, and there it goes. This could get much more bit nasty out there for Team Insportec by losing amount of grip and go all the way. Come on, I know this is going to be a bit impatient out there because 4 cars are now going all out on the chase in 8th position to go all the way. But somehow, a bit of disturbance out there during the live stream video is currently to be in progress because the 2nd phase is still yet to be upheld, and then Porus Morris is now overtake at Team Insportec to be dropped down onto 13th place by giving a bad karma reputation. 2nd lap clear. T-Case is now arrived for having a fastest lap time to be shown in 2 minutes, 6.62 seconds is now being shown for having a label on the fastest lap time. But there goes, BCM XX70 is now dropped down onto position 11, and 14th place for Team Insportec to be on the hard compound tires is still yet to be on hold, and that could be much more very impossible out there for the 4th round in the season. But last year, I was did great out there to go faster to be in the main progression and stay on the line to have the soft compound tires to be in the sports category. But this year, a different challenge is going to be a bit tough more measure out there to be a very thrill of survival to see this race can't get much more harder to be a bit better or worse. Come on, just going to keep it going. This whole reputation for myself is counting on me because 14th place is going to be a dead last to be in the final race entry of the day. So here comes the third sector, and K-John 95 is now currently to be forward to be on the first position to go all the way in the lead. Come on, K-John 95, you can do it. Just stay on the main defense and go hold down the line. I know this race is going to be a bit much more difficult out there to be well handled and brace a most endurance race out there every year for the GT3 and GT2 league. There goes JJ Racing coming up and go forward to be on the main ropes on to second place on TKs, while the third place racer is still currently to go all out and for having a main purpose to have the check and suitable to be on the main purpose of the balance. As for lap number 3 clear, go forward on to the 4th lap, and TKs is still yet to be well placement for having a current lap time to go well shown. You're going way too fast, you guys. I just actually got the hard compound tires in the sports category is now being checked to be placed to be having a main purpose on the endurance. Just to have one reminder out there to have one simple race. Don't get too fast, other racers will be yet left behind. I know this is going to be a very tough time for myself that I just really might need to get this competition to be up and going, because a tough sacrifice means a loss of reputation to cause many driver ratings that will be ends up to go back to do some driving training. But I just really might need to do some training to be on daily race after this. So coming in and get closer to have some other drivers is now going clear to proceed after turn 6 to go enter by around in turn number 7 and 8. As for Team UDRS Insportec in the Toyota GR86 RC 2021 is now being dropped down for having a bad placement on number 14. Still yet to be precisely for having a bad choice to be put up onto the sports hard compound tires due to the last session is now actually to be pushing up to be in the poor effort to be on the sports soft compound tires is now actually to be on the final part. But clearly that could be giving a big tough effort out there for seeing Team Insportec is not having a good mood to see how the stress is now coming around to be much more unexpected by having a major request. So coming in and go forward to have that main purpose to see how the top 3 drivers is now going up the hill and go clear to be around on turn number 18 and 19 as K-John 95 swoops in and go proceed to get better for only next part of the lap to be entered in the halfway mark onto the 5th lap. But almost exactly, by the way, because Team Insportec is still take some major arguments at the pit lane because a lot of consequences and situation to find out that who is actually going to have to be blaming for my racing skill set. Well, looks to me because I just barely made a mistake. Well, of course that might be quite giving a bit embarrassing to have that bad outcome. So on to the 5th lap, looks like the other racers are about to go currently to be yet separate to be around onto the half of the track after clear from turn number 1 and get forward to be on turn 2 to be entrance onto sector 2 at turn number 3. Just to have the matter of skills and purposes between the GR86 and BRCS made by Toyota and Subaru for the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis during the 2nd year ever since from last year. But the grip and skill is going to have to keep a good patient time out there for Team Insportec. Just going to have to keep a good exact safety measures to find out that if other racers will have to go for the pit stop, but the decision is going to be yet to find out soon enough. It takes matter of perspective and differences to see which one of them will have to go for the pit stop to have one other racers will have a chance. As for the second part to be in the first part of the group, many racers is going all out lineup to have the 10th place driver is Porus Morris is now going for the middle section of the grid. Ray DDY along with one man Wrecking Clue and Susie is now going drop down to be at the 13th position after clear from turn 12 through to 13. However, Team Insportec is still currently to be maintained on the hold to be currently onto the last position in number 14. Well, still yet it is, because a poor outcome to have a poor judgment is doing some main possibility to have this part of the video segment is going to be a major situation to have that final outcome to be have no choice but a sacrifice will be called out by finishing up onto the 4th round before next month in July on Sunday is coming up to be in the 5th round. We'll do the second chance to get back on track. That's how the tournament works in general, you guys. This race and the competition is all we have to do is try to follow the main requirements to get up and go forward onto the top 5 position is doing the main possibility to go improvement. Just 4 more laps to go. We're entered on the 6th lap and still yet to have JJ Racing is now currently onto the 3rd position on the bronze along with TK's in the silver position onto the number 2 spot. But not yet to see how K-John 95 is still doing great out there for this year's season in the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup in round 4. He's about to go pushing away from the others in about exactly for having a good gap distance to build its own defense and go swiftly down the hill after taking the left position on turn 11 by entered in sector 3. So here it comes. Looks like the 4th place racer is about to get closer to catch up to JJ Racing in about around in 2 seconds between the gap distance is going all in and go all the way out. That's how 1GR86 is going up in the lead and going up the hill by around in turn 15 to have that blind corner to be stay on track and get situated to be in the main get-go. There he is right now, just to be entered around by exit turn 17 and go all the right corner turn in turn number 18. Okay, that's so very possibility to stay on track to have other racers is still yet to be currently on to the soft racing soft sports compound tires is still on the front. But by that calculation, only in the sports hard compound tires is still yet to be currently for Team Innsprotect to have the final part of the test to be in the last race entry, because this will be the 10th one because I haven't planned yet to do this part of today. Well, I should rather to do this by today's morning preparation to go live stream, but there's no choice right now because it takes many distractions and moving on forward for tonight's competition on the live stream video is still yet to be on a reminder. Just 3 more laps to go and we're heading in and go finishing to be heading up on lap number 7. So here comes to be in the main part of the group after cleared to be coming in by around in turn number 7 and 8. JJ Racing steps up and go for the main defense as the 4th place racer is about to get further in to be in the main offense by coming in to be exit onto sector 2 towards the end before entered on turn 11 by sector 3. But still not yet to catch up to K-John 95, you guys. He is still on the roll and doing non-stop for this part of the perfect race in round 4 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup in the season of 2023 series. But still comes because 3 of them is now actually to go for the battle in 2nd place to see how Psycho Crowley is now going swoop in and overtake at TK's is now going drop down to be directly onto the 4th position. Just to have a good exact surveillance lookout on Psycho Crowley to be coming around in 3rd place by the last minute. Good job for Psycho Crowley. He is going at it and catches up onto JJ Racing in about a few more seconds to go remaining by coming in at the entrance on turn number 18 in the first part of the final corner. But after that, this has got to do it because Team UDRS Innsprotect is going left behind and not giving up yet to have that final race to be ends up with a total face of humiliation. I know how it is because I just really made that bad choice because sports hard compound tires might be doing the possibility to stay on track and keep a good grip for only one part of the endurance, but no longer on the previous format. But this new format is all about decisions of putting up a new choice. So here it comes. by around in turn 18 through 19 for Team UTRS and Sportech to be finishing up onto the 7th lap before entered onto the 8th lap. Just to have one exact further check surveillance on other racers to see how K-John 95 is still actually trying to keep it up and go all the way after finishing on turn 10 to be on the main get-go. So there goes the 3rd sector to go back in for K-John. He's going at it and make that best way to go down below to have that downhill slope to be on the main straightaway towards turn 12 to get back on track. Will JJ Racing is actually going to step it up and go overdrive by the offense before Psycho Crowley swoops in to get closer for doing the main part of the battle for 2nd place. As for the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup along with Subaru for the 4th round to be having a special round partnership to see how the test will be made to be around at Autopolis International Racing Course. But still yet to come and not yet to be well achievable to see how TK's fastest lap time is going around in 2 minutes 6.262 seconds is actually to be going around and do that hold down the fort to be received for only 1 star for having a fastest lap racer. Being slow as a snail, by the way, for Team Insportech, but it still might need to take some time to go survival of the finish to see how racers will define out and go for doing one part of the endurance by having 1 pit stop will be available by the choice. But morality is a racing suggestion choices. We'll have to see how it turns out for the final outcome before moving on in the 5th round. So gonna take turn 15, steady up and go all the way to have that inside apex to do that main part before coming around onto turn 16 through 17 by underneath the bridge. As the other racers currently to be swoop in onto number 9 of the lap before the final lap will be coming in soon onto the 10 until K-John Racing will be pronounced the 1st place winner of Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis International Racing Course. Especially as it goes because one racer in the number 14 position for Team UTRS Insportech is still yet to be left behind due to the main circumstances for my own actions to have one part of the suggestion racing strategy to go halfway through the endurance. I should rather have to do the medium compound sports tires. We'll have to do that first part of the leg after this. But there's no choice right now. There goes the one edge of defeat for Team Insportech towards the end of the 4th round because next month we'll have to do the same and do a better part of the season by coming around in 2024 for the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup because of the GR Corolla will be coming up soon in Gran Turismo 7 by sometime around between the next update after June 2023. It takes a long time and almost there to have 18 minutes since the start of the race began. K-John 95 has come in a long way to get there to be in the 1st position in the main head start. Clearly, as other racers still might have a chance and go all the way for having different choices to be put up onto the medium or soft sports compound tires to be checked and going enter to have that main part of the perspective. So here it comes as the top 3 racers will be entered towards the final lap in number 10, folks. This is it. K-John 95 is about to go for the goal position in the number 1 spot to be taking a good successful lead by having a non-stop. Well, reminder notice, but I'll have to take that as a yes because Ray DDY is going yet to be slowed down in about 5 seconds to be currently to be well checked on the update. I'll have to take it for having one proper precision to go accept it and go all the way. Thank you, Ray DDY. I hope this might have to take a good fortune favors the golden, but it'll have to take 1 pit stop to be available by calling out and proceed to be head on in. As a good Samaritan for Ray DDY before the final lap to be entered, looks like Team Insportech has come in a long way to be entered for having 1 position to go update by having 1 race by 13th place from the 14. Just to have K-John 95 to be we open to have a downhill position to go all the way. And oh, there goes Psycho Crowley, just took a spun out. Come on, Psycho Crowley, you can do it. Take that recovery before the 4th place driver comes in and step on in to have Crypto Gia is now going at it onto the 3rd position. Looks like Psycho Crowley is really going to have to go catch up right now. He is going after Crypto Gia is now currently to be on the 3rd position at the spot. It looks like JJ Racing is still yet to be coming up and get closer to have the final sector to be going up the hill and pass on in to have the final corner around in turn number 18. Come on, K-John 95, you can do it. You can do it, K-John. Stay on defense and take home the finish line for the 4th round of the 2023 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis. And there it goes. K-John takes the win, you guys. Now that's a good thrill of the survival racing competition to go all out and doing a non-stop racing endurance in the Sports Stop compound tires. K-John 95 takes the win in round 4 for the 2023 TGR season at Autopolis International Racing Course. What a thrill of possible racing up today, you guys. I cannot believe it. That is so very close to see JJ Racing to be took the 2nd position as a runner-up. Crypto Gia is now actually to be doing a job well done on 3rd place, and other racers is now being finished as well. But looks like Team UDRS Insportec just did come in a long way to have a well-tested performance to see how it turns out. Sports Hard Compound Tires is actually to have that half duration without using the medium compound on the same compound type. What a race up today, you guys. But I cannot believe it because taking that neutral karma just went down and going exactly below on 13th place. So remind me next time for the next season as we're about to go again for the 3rd time and continue on for the 2024 Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. But I cannot believe it. This is going to have to take that hard work for nothing. I know how it is, you guys, but possible clean race and ends up to be in the middle grid towards the bottom below is now actually to go exactly for having a tough reputation to take. But you know how it is. Well, losing driver rating means going back below to be on driver rating C. I just really hated that it happens because that gives me a tough stress and I just really might need to take a downtime. So blank thumbnail image is now being shown without any reminder notice. So replay saved. Just gonna have to keep a good exactly reminder check next time before next season. We'll have to be doing much more better this time. As the outcome for having a 3-car finish on 1st to 3rd place, K-John 95, JJ Racing, and Crypto PYGA is now actually did a good run out there for today. Good job for JJ Racing, Crypto, and even of course to have the 1st place racer has left the lobby. But even of course to have one best opportunity to see how differences is now doing well positionized to do the main choice. But I'll have to leave a message for K-John 95 because he's just left the lobby for doing a good job endorsement. You did a good job out there, K-John 95. You deserve your 1st place and do your best out there to be moving on and go forward to be in next round in July for only Sunday. A great effort to see how TK's just did a good run for exactly for having a good fastest lap time by exactly around in 2 minutes 6 seconds is doing the main purpose for having a great effort for this part of the racing event and lap time challenge as well. So a lesson learned, you guys. Don't use the Sports Hard Compound tires because all you might need to do is going to go preferred between the medium or soft sports compound tires is now actually to have a best save recommend. Well, at least I just ends up to be on the 13th position thanks to Ray DDY's is now going to be left behind. But sacrifice, just make a count to let one racer and just gonna have to go moving on forward to get back to do some training on daily race. But it's been a while because I just went down to do some live stream video. Is gonna be doing some main hard work and put up with some encore content video after this. So hang on 1 second. Already save a replay. Now let's go exit. But, in a matter of fact, Phase 3 wrap-up preparation is now going underway. Well, just give me a moment. Okay, let's have a good check. So, in the meantime, just give me a moment, folks, because Phase 3 wrap-up preparation to get my rehearsal act to be shaped perfectly and save this later on as I'm about to do some management to do some video editing. Can't believe I just had a tough day for tonight's race. I don't know how am I supposed to finishing all the events for myself. I know my subscribers will understand this because it takes a tough time for me to get up onto 1000. Poor me. It gives me a tough judgment that I just really pushing myself to go overdoing it. Well, exactly, I just really might need to do some more training. Guess I just really gonna have to do this. Alright, just gonna have to go with take one rehearsal act to wrap this up. Well folks, it was a tough race for the second year on Autopolis. Hang on one moment, I just got my mind a bit distracted. Alright, just try to get myself to get my focus to be act up and do it perfectly. Well viewers, looks like it was a tough race for myself for the second year, just like last year was doing good, but this year is doing hard times with hard measures to see how the purpose is to go endurance for only one part of the leg without having a pit stop to avoid any problems when using with the Sports Soft compound tires. But the fourth round is now finishing up between the Toyota GR86 RC and Subaru BRCS in the 2021 model is now being finished and well done before coming up in round 5 will be scheduled to be on July 16. Will be at Nürburgring Sprint for any specified car. What? Hang on folks. I just got something else to be on the reminder notice. Okay, well. Of course it is, Director Tangent. I just had a tough day. Well, the race is over. Just give me a moment, folks. Looks like I might gonna have to take a preview look for a sneak peek because Vision Total Drama is now currently in progress with Total Drama World Tour liveries. But in that case, you guys might gonna have to try out all of my updated Total Drama liveries from Gran Turismo Sport to Gran Turismo 7 is now being available. Along with the new ones like the Radical SR3 SL with Team Chris is really hot, Team Amazon, and Team Victory. But especially to have the new substitute replacement for a Ferrari GTO 1984 is the Chevy Corvette 4th generation CR1 1989. The 4th generation Corvette comes with a Total Drama World Tour livery as Team Victory steps in for a popular sports car from the late 80s. Corvette fans, you might gonna have to try out my livery because it's now officially to be available to be listed as brand new. So just give me a moment folks, so I'll have to be right back. So gonna have to keep a good exact reminder notice to have all kinds of more upcoming events. So So let's see. Just gonna do my rehearsal act to go for take 2. Alright. Now let me try this again. Well folks, it was a tough race for myself to participate in the 4th round at Autopolis International Racing Course by using Toyota GR86 RC and Subaru BRZ-S in the 2021 models. But luckily, I just ends up in 13th place thanks to one racer driven by Just give me a moment folks, I know I'm just doing this all day. Now, where is the last part of the duration? Just give me a moment, folks. I'll have to get back to you. Okay, now let's try this again. Well, folks, looks like today's race is going to be a very difficult time for myself thanks to Let me try this again to go with take number 4. Well folks, it turns out that I just did my best and go for having a poor decision that I just ends up to be using with the sports hard compound tires during round 4 of the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup at Autopolis International Racing Course for the GR86 and BRZ-S in the 2021 models that shares with Toyota and Subaru to be part as a round partner. But a special thanks to Ray DDY to let me go proceed on to the 13th position after finishing on lap number 10. So I guess Team Insportec just saved the best reputation just yet to be remaining for having a decreased rating onto the driver rating B. But after round 4, moving on forward in July by next month, we'll be at the 5th round to be at the Nürburgring sprint layout between 2 Group 4 cars like the Toyota GR Supra Race Car 2019 and the Toyota 86 Group 4 to be set and go for the best differences to see which kinds of the best Toyota Group 4 cars before will be set to be scheduled to be on July 16. 4 rounds clear, only 3 more to go, and just gonna have to keep a good watchful eye out on round 7 is gonna get much more surprise and will specify car to be selected that have a mystery track is now going to be well to be announced. So let's go back to the GT garage and have myself to have the best time to cheer me up to go for having a roulette ticket to be available. Just to have one reward challenge is gonna have to send out the rest for having a best reminder to collect all roulette tickets for only one part of the daily and just to have extra card collection after clear from menu book number 39 when you're entered in the World GT series. Just to have 5 4-star roulette tickets and 1 6-star roulette tickets available. Let's receive the gift, open up, and see which prize should I get to get some more earnings. Gonna get that GT by Citroen Group 3, just yet to be passed by, and almost to be ends up or having a low rarity to go with 10,000 credits. Alright, that's one down. 4 to go. Now for the second one. Give me the Mazda Spirit Racing to the RX Vision GT3 concept or a new engine? Nope. Just to have a different low rarity credits to go with 30,000. That's 2 4-star roulette tickets check. 3 to go. 1 6-star is still available. Okay, there goes one of the 3 best choices and some currency credits. Okay, looks like this might have a part. It's going to be the fully customizable computer. Usable on the Dodge Viper GTS 2013. I'll have to hold on to it just to have one part to be installed automatically by default. That's 3 4-star roulette tickets check. Next for the 4th one. Okay, so much for a new engine, just to have 500,000 Gran Turismo credits to be on the gold rarity. I'll take that, and this could be another good lucky day fortune. Fit 4-star roulette ticket coming up. Let's give it a good chance amount of prize and see which one should I receive. Okay, choices to have 30,000 Gran Turismo credits. Back in session to go stack up with some more million credits. Last roulette ticket to go with the number 6 star. Here I go, and let's see which prize should I get. Just give me something. 2 Vision Gran Turismo or a different kind of earnings. Just to have another 500,000 Gran Turismo credits is just for me. Going find platinum and go best choice of luck. Now I'm at 13,363,919 credits. Alright, well, looks like this is gonna take a lot more time out there to have the next thumbnail image after this. So, looks like it takes a lot of different perspective to have this part for the content video. Tuning work is now doing well applied for the Toyota GR86 RC with a UDRS Insportec from the stock custom parts into a fully tuned competitive to be on the same track, and for having a second year for the Toyota Gazoo Racing GT Cup. But after all, next year I might gonna have to go with Subaru BRCS in the 2021 model before next year's season is gonna have to be much more better at this time before the GR Corolla is coming soon on Gran Turismo 7. So gonna have to keep an eye out, folks. Any kinds of new cars like the next update is gonna be bring out with the Aston Martin Valkyrie, 2 all-time returning JDM cars like the Mitsubishi Lancer Evolution 3, and of course to have a 21st century model on the Subaru Impreza WRX to have a 2004 model. But you guys might gonna know what it is because all kinds of best returning Subaru cars like the Impreza is doing the best all-time popular papers to see how it turns out to have differences between the late 90s and 2000s in the 21st century. So I have to keep an eye out because it takes hard work and go for the development, and even of course I might gonna have to be preferred to do some training on daily race to go here to be welcome at any time. I almost forgot about it because it takes hard work to do some all video editing in development. We'll be going commands to have all in the marathon content video to be set and scheduled by coming soon. So give me a moment folks, because I'll have to get down to do some development for myself for every month, and every day for myself is going to have to be a most impossible challenge as a YouTuber. Well, anyway, thank you for enjoying watching the video on Gran Turismo 7. I hope you enjoyed. Just go subscribe to my YouTube channel for a like, comment, and click the bell for notification on upcoming content videos if you'd like to see. Don't forget to check it out on any social media platforms like DeepNetArt, Instagram, Twitter, GT Planet, and more to see for my own image artwork like UDRS liveries, Vision Total Drama fan art, Ricard liveries, and more whenever you're welcome at any time. I'll be see you guys next time on Gran Turismo 7, and I look forward to see you again in the next video. Keep on racing, stay clean.